So the day has finally come. This video here is from the great place of Ringerike, which is right here actually, the most sacred spot in almost all of Norway, I think, if you look on place names from Norse gods. And today we're going to do something real special. I have two guys with me here from Norse tradition, right?
Yeah.
Ragnar and Henrik.
Hi.
And we... What are we going to do today with these guys that we see?
We're kind of going to take people through a time travel through Norse history from Viking, Iron Age, Bronze Age, and as you pointed out as well, the place where we are right now, Nordrav from Njardarhov, Temple of Njord. This whole area has also got one of the highest densities of sacred place names, holy toponymy from Norse.
It's a really sacred place here right now, and I'm going to talk about history, and I'm going to talk about ancient history, going all the way back to before the Bronze Age, before the Indo-Europeans, and how some of this knowledge actually helps me in my life. So maybe we can tell something about that later on. What are you going to talk about?
Well, we'll be focusing on I guess the spiritual aspects of the whole area, and as we talked about the place names and how they tell us a story that wasn't necessarily written down anywhere. So it's a very interesting place, and the whole trip will be sort of a historical pilgrimage.
If you come here with me, I'll show you the church here now. It's under rehabilitation, as you can see, but they of course put the churches. It's a really old place here. They of course put the churches on the old sacred places of worship, Norse worship. The churches are on the same place. But down here also, they're doing actually an excavation. Maybe we can see it even just by the river down there, of huge, many mounds, Viking mounds, but it's from before the Viking Age. It's
burial mounds.
Burial mounds. Yeah. But also a huge iron production site down here. And that's the whole point of this place also. It's not only a place of worship and power, but it's also a place of economy and trade. Because down all the rivers that came through here, and there are a lot, from all the mountains, that is where all the bog iron came down, and they made the swords and weapons and everything. And on the other side of the lake there, which we can't see the lake, by the way, Tyrifjorden it's called, that's where we have the highest concentration of archaeological finds of weapons. Øvre og nedre eiker. Yeah, so we're going to go around with these people. More people are coming over there, and well, it's going to be a nice, beautiful day.
Very, very excited.
Yeah.
So why don't you come along with us if you want, and I'll continue filming a little bit here and there, and we're going to have, well, I'm going to have 6 talks in 6 hours, and we're going to end up in a fortress, ancient fortress from 1500 years ago, a hill fortress that they have all over Scandinavia, lots, and many other countries also, but that's where we're going to have our, in the evening.
Yeah.
Our final. Are you going to do something spiritual? Then?
We are.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm
going to film that.
It's one of the actual few rituals we know about from Norse times. It's attested in I think it's Saga of Eric the Red and the Old Saga too. Yeah, it's a
drinking ritual.
Yeah, it's part of the swearing of oaths and making the toasts to at least Frey, Odin, and Njord.
Yeah.
Where the sources talk about that the first toast was for Odin and victory, the second toast was for Njardir, etc. So we're going to do actually a replication of that ritual tonight to finish up the whole thing.
So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to film that also because I'll be in the back there and you're going to conduct that. And they're going to have talks today also. I'm not going to film all the talks. We're just going to have a nice, enjoyable day, and we're inviting you along for the ride together with all of these people who are very much interested in history. So, ready? Let's go?
Very ready.
Okay. So if you see up there, we've gone from the church down there, and now we are seeing the Ringerike It's like a circle around us. And this is the first of the many mounds with burial graves. Lots of them here. And it goes all the way inward to this place called Hauksbygda, where you find some of the finest and richest graves in all Scandinavia. Whew. Look at this place. So we're about 35 people together now, walking. And our first stop is right here, by one of these largest burial grounds, which hasn't been even excavated. Though they are excavating down here now at the moment. So yeah, let's check it out. Look at this, the burial mounds here, and there's hundreds here, and it goes all the way in there. We're on top of the old sacred place down here in Norderhov, Washington, the old god, Burt. And we'll have a talk here now, once everyone has come up. Okay, we're on the top now, where the burials are. We're leaving the sacred ground from the Viking Age to go even further back in time, over this direction into the Iron Age. And what do we have here? We have the old tree where they used to hang people. Let's see if we can find the rope. It's in the later Middle Ages. Look at this. This is where they used to hang people. So we're going to try it out now on a selected few volunteers.
Jeg tenker på går sånn som vi har oversatt dem. Fe dør, frender dør, selv du skal dø en dag. Men sagaen din vil aldri dø, finner du gjetord gjeve.
So I'm walking in the beautiful small town of Hønefoss. It's a very nice place here. Hønefoss means the waterfall by Høne, which is a farm, but which is named after the god Høne, one of those who survived Ragnarok and supposedly settled here. Thus the name Hønefoss. And it's gone quite well. I mean, there's 35 people about, and they all seem very happy. In all ages, walking on. We have a short break now. You can see them over here now at the waterfall, some of them. Some are coming behind there. And now we are heading up to another mass burial site. There's a longhouse there, and we're actually going really far back in time now, into the mythical times, and that's into the Indo-European times and beyond. So we'll even go further into the forest from here. So we had a small break here now. People are relaxing, and I'm so fortunate it's a beautiful day. See the longhouse? 1500 years ago it looked like that, more or less. See the mound there, the burial mound? That's the Queen's mound. And all over here there are hundreds of graves, big and small. The king grave is furthest over there still, excavated cremation. And thing is, all of these graves were built. I mean, were there many? Were there hundreds? And like Raknehavn, the large one, they were built in places where people travelled. You know, so they would travel through the Valfarvei, means the way through where, well, the ancient ones are buried. And now we'll have a short talk here. Everyone over there are coming over here. And it's this the nicest Saturday afternoon. I'm going to show you something here now. Also, if you see on the side here, so we have another burial mound here, and there, and there, and there. I see them all over here. And Hønefoss used to be called Veienfoss after this farm that was here. Veien. And Ve is a holy. That's a holy place. So Ve, the main farm, was over there 2,000 years ago, and then Veien became this place 1,500 years ago. But over there is the Bronze Age place, which is also a great Bronze Age farm. So it's all here in this area that we're now going further back into time. And we're going to have a gathering here now. Everyone's going to sit, and we'll have a couple of talks, you know, going into the Indo-European roots of the Germanic tribes. Haugen. Finally here, entering this great hill fortress. Look down here. And there's another hill fortress right there, 100 meters on the western side. And here we are entering the hill fortress, and I'll show you in just a bit. Wow, it's nice here, how it looks over there. Wow, it's been such a great day. Now we're all gathered here. We've had a old Norse sacred ritual. You see this mound here? Let me take you very quickly through it now. And we'll just run. Look at this. I mean, this is human-made, of course, and they will defend here. There are palisades, of course, no trees like today. Defending on the side over here against attackers from the north, and you have the same with two defensive walls from the south down here, and also man-built on the side there. So this is a really good and cool hill fortress. Yeah. So then people would come from over there and run towards us with a chihuahua, for example. And we would defend ourselves here. It's very, very cool. So let's see, I brought along Andre here, and we just met today, and you've been here now wandering for, I don't know how many hours, 7 hours about?
7 hours, yeah.
And we ended up here in the hill fortress, and you can see how it looks here. It's just really cool, right? No doubt man-made, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And there's a defense wall here from the north, and 2 defense walls against the south, and also on the sides here.
Naturally, yeah.
It's very, very impressive. But have you enjoyed yourself today? I mean, we've been walking and talking, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
What I enjoy the most is that we have been taught, I would say, the code of honor within the Norse people.
Yeah.
And that has been, as a Norwegian, ethnic Norwegian man, to be taught the code of honor that I can bring forward.
Yeah.
That has been a gift. Yeah. Because we don't learn this in school.
Of course
this is not like the normal. Yeah.
No, it's not in the school books. Definitely not, right? But it's a combination of old knowledge and of course new research.
Yeah.
And to walk through this landscape, we actually walk backwards in time into European times, Bronze Age, and beyond. There's a lot of knowledge here, wouldn't you say? Or I'm not trying to lead here now, but
absolutely. Like I would say I've been taught what makes me as a Norwegian unique.
Yeah.
What makes me unique, let's say, in European culture, in the world culture. So it's been a gift.
And we also talked about how these Germanic tribes, which I call Scandinavian tribes, because they all originated in Scandinavia, there was this mix here with the way the hunter-gatherers was able to survive this far north, and they would mix them with these Indo-Europeans, and this mix is very interesting in the Bronze Age and Iron Age and the Viking Age, and that's where this warrior code also comes in, right?
Yeah.
So you say you bring this forward. You mean you take this knowledge and you continue having it and
yeah, bring it like make a code of honor within my community, within my friends,
and within yourself.
Within myself as well.
Yeah.
This is the heritage.
Yeah. Well, it is, and it's there. It's there for the taking, right? It's inside us, and not only of people of Scandinavian origin, but especially Northern European peoples, but also people in Southern Europe who have some Germanic of these, like the comitatus, like I talked about in the Germanic warriors video. It's the same thing, man. And it's all there.
Yeah.
And it's inside of us, physically. You know, it's biology.
It is.
Even, right?
I would say our DNA also reflects, or I would say that we are striving towards a certain behavior that is inherent in our DNA. So being out here, learning this, it feels like home. It's a feeling of coming home.
Connecting to the roots. We don't need to go abroad to do that. No. So thanks, Andre. It's wonderful to have you here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wonderful. So I'm going to take up, but I want to find Henrik here and Ranna to see what they think about today. Yeah. So let's do that.
Sure.
All right. So now we are finished. We have been walking for so many hours, and people are still happy.
Yeah. It's impressive. People still have and people even in like their 60s, 70s are still super stoked, which is a good sign, I guess.
And I talked with Andre up here, and he's very, very happy for having learned this knowledge, and he wanted to bring it on, in his community, with his friends, and inside himself also. So I guess we're teaching good values here also.
Yeah. It's great fun.
Yeah. So this was the first time, and I think it's a success because of all the people that attended, and all the people that are apparently very, very happy. And to be here in the hill fortress and say goodbye to all of you, which we are doing now. This has been a wonderful day.
Yeah, it really has. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks. So that's it. And the sun is setting, and we're going home. Take care.